Hello, welcome back to My Boy's Koi. So in this video I'm going to be talking you through the cost of everything that it took to get this shop open and get it to where we're at now. There's a few more jobs to be done, but I will be telling you how much they're expected to cost as well, and we'll go from there. The reason I'm doing this video, I thought if someone's out there and they're thinking about opening a koi shop, you might be interested, and maybe you're just interested anyway. So let's get into the video and I'll tell you all about the cost of opening my koi business. So starting from the outside, the painting was one of the first jobs we got done. Some people would have seen it got destroyed and had to get redone, but we're going to go with it once. It cost £300 to have the painting on the outside of the shop done. Looks really well. Next job, stickers. One of the last jobs we had done, but while we're out here, let's talk about that. The stickers for the window was £120. It was £150 to give us a little bit of a chip on the price. So it was £120 to have the MBK stickers and logo on the window. So the outside the shop cost us £420. Going into the shop, the big tank in the window, we had this custom made. We had this custom made on a trade account. It should have been around £2,000. We got it for £1,200 on a trade account. Very good for what it was. It was a nice little addition to the shop. That included the pond window and everything you see for that one. So that was okay. Nice £1,200, so that brings us up to £1,620. These two tanks, this big wooden one here, the stairs and this wooden tank, this is just the wooden frame. So it was the ply and the 5x2 and the 4x2 and the joiners and the screws. They cost £3,000 to have the wooden tank here, and the stairs built. In total, that was £3,000. The floor in this area, so the floor here, and then in this small space here, this was meant to be £880, but we got a little bit of a discount. We paid £750 for this flooring in this area. We managed to get a little bit of a discount on that. I feel like you have to when you're doing these spends. You just be a little bit cheeky and ask for a little bit off, and sometimes it works. I have on pretty much everything. So £750 for the non-slip safety flooring. So over here we've got an Easy Pod. This is one that I already had. I bought it second hand. We've also got the two backy showers on here, which is the main filtration of these two ponds. The filtration on these ponds is going to change. There's going to be a drum filter running on this main pond, but the filtration for them ponds without the pump was £1,000 for them 3 filters. In this pond we've got EA Evolution Aqua 30,000 and 10,000, just over £1,000 for the 3 pumps as well. So it's £2,000 on the 3 pumps and the 3 filters, slightly over that amount of money. I'm going to give it to the best I can, obviously off the top of my head. The tiles in here, we use a lot of tiles in this shop. We spent around £500 on tiles and around £100 on adhesive and grout. Not a key part of the shop, but these flags, I won these on an auction. I paid £225 for them on a charity auction. You can probably get them a lot cheaper, I'm pretty sure you can, but I got into a bidding war over them and paid 225 quid for them. The shelves, we had these shelves made, custom made. They are 9x2 board, and then this is MDF board as well. These cost off the top of my head just over £1,000 to have these shelves made. They are quite big. So yeah, that was another grand on top. On paint and other stuff, probably another few £100, £200 and £300. The window for this tank here was just over £200. So as you can see, it's starting to add up quite a lot. The copings on the top of these ponds as well. All this 9x2, I think the 9x2 cost about £300 odd. The joiners were £500 to fit it all. Labour was one of the most expensive things on the job, and there's still a lot more labour to do. And we got good prices as well compared to what a lot of people would have charged. But yeah, it still all adds up. We still got more to do. This tank at the top needs finishing. But I just thought I'd show you a little glimpse of how much it actually costs. And once we put the drum filter in, the drum filter is going to cost us around £3,000. It's probably going to come in a region somewhere between 15 and 20,000 pounds to have this very small shop done to the standard we want. These nets retail for around £50 each. We've currently got 4 nets in the shop. I'll just take you up. This carpet also needs changing. This is probably going to cost around £1,000 for this floor to be changed. We didn't have enough time to get it done, but it really needs to be done. These bowls retail at £150 each. We've got 4 of them in the shop. The back office, the furniture and the stuff for there, we're gonna put a budget around £400 to £500 to get that office looking good. We don't really want to be spending too much money, and the wing back chairs that are going to cost £250 each, so another £500, they're going to sit in this area here. Little jobs that get overlooked as well as stuff like this. So this has been put in for waste. Now one of my subscribers done this for free. He come down and done it, but we still had to buy all the waste. We spent around £120 on piping to get the waste out and to get water in. So there's just a few little jobs, but another £120 for water in and water out. We painted with in here. Becky done this. We spent around £40 on paint, £20 on some frames for the posters. Bought a few little bits, kettles and stuff like that, another £50. We got the tap put in again, another £20. So they are little jobs, but it just adds up. When you start to look at it and think that every single bit in this we've done something to. We've either painted it, we've built shelves on it, we've built ponds in it. All the little bits, they add up, and a lot of money ends up getting spent. It's one of them things, you take on these tasks. I wanted to open a massive koi shop, and in reality, it would have skinned to me. I'll be totally honest, we spent a lot of money on this, and we're not finished yet. And I'm going to spend a lot more money before I want it right, because I want this to be perfect. But I hope this video has helped anyone who's thinking about it, the reality of the ponds. Yes, you can do it cheap. You could go and get some second-hand bats and second-hand easy pods, and you can do it very cheap. You really can. I've done that before. But if you want it to be right and you want it to look good, you need to spend that money. And hopefully this is a barrier to entry as well, where we're going to stand apart from some of the competition, that we look as good as what we do. And this shop looks amazing, and I'm okay to say that, because we've put so much time and effort into making it look right. I'm very proud of how it's turned out. I'm very happy. I can't wait to get this tank finished and get the seats in and all the other bits. But one of the expenses that we have was the pet shop licence. I got a pet shop licence last year and it cost me £150, I believe. This year it doubled in price. It was £300 to get just to pay for the council to come out and have a look, to then decide whether we would get a pet shop licence. Obviously we did get one, but essentially you are paying £300 to then be told you may not get one. So that's another expense to bear in mind. But while I'm talking about things to bear in mind, over 60% of the people watch this channel and not subscribe. So please do me a favour and subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so. It will cost you nothing. You haven't got to sign up to anything, there's no clauses. Hit the like as well, it massively helps grow the channel. We're approaching 2,000 subscribers. And once we hit that number, we're going to do a massive giveaway for anyone who subscribes to My Boy's Koi channel. Hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. It costs you nothing. It's massive help to me. I really do appreciate everyone watching. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and I'll catch you all next time. So we're putting the window in. I'll be straight, I've never done this before. It's the first time. I've seen it done many times, but I've never fitted the window. So round the outside we've done a massive bead of the MS300 My Pond, which is in stock on myboyskoi.com. So we've done a massive bead of the MS300 My Pond around the outside, all the way around. Here's our window here. We've got clamps and we've got wood and stuff to jam it in place. So I'm going to get the window in now, then we're going to give some support. Once we're finished, we'll do another line of silicone around the outside between the wood and the glass again to give it a nice coat. But we use 4 tubes on this small window. Hopefully it's enough. It should, you can see how thick we put it on. It should give it a nice thick gap, and it'll level out any bits where the wood may be a little bit uneven. So fingers crossed this works. So guys, the window's in. There's still a bit of tweaking. Need to clean off all this extra silicone. I think we've used 6 tubes up to now, because we started filling in the gaps around the window as well with it. So with 6 tubes in, might be a bit of overkill, but we still haven't done the outside as well, so that's going to be at least another tube, maybe 2. But hopefully it definitely doesn't leak. I know it looks a little bit messy now, but once the line is in and we tidy up the boxing, like tile the inside and stuff, it should end up looking really good, and it'll make a nice feature when you walk up the stairs and you see the koi through this window. And then when that floor changes, well, I hate that carpet, really need changing, so definitely on the list to be done.